Okay, I totally forgot about something. I forgot about warming up my voice. I'm trying to do it now, but it's too slow. I had like 3 hours to warm up my voice. 3 hours, and I forgot about that. Holy moly! If playback, okay, no, sorry, something just popped up. Okay. Anyways, welcome to a Sunday fun day video, I guess. I forgot today is Sunday. I'm not going to discuss anything too crazy, but I would like to discuss a couple of things. First things first is obviously yesterday I took down the ferocious monster, Magnamalo. Now, if you don't know, Monster Hunter Rise is an amazing Monster Hunter game. I have like 70 something hours in it, and I've been taking my time. I'm not rushing through the story, but I am taking my sweet time, and that's basically that. I'm not rushing through anything. I'm just taking my sweet time doing hub quests solo. Yes, that's right, solo. Village quests are much easier, so doing the hub quest even solo is much difficult. I took down a low rank Magnamalo. Was it low rank? I think so. I think so. I have to check, but honestly, it was so tough. It was so tough. It was so freaking tough. I'm not even making this up. This monster was so freaking tough. I can't believe they pumped this monster up with so much of juice. I was using a lance, and if you don't know what a lance is, basically it is like a, well, obviously some of y'all know what a lance is. It's basically this amazing long ass weapon that you keep poking and poking the monster with. It also comes with a giant shield. The shield is very powerful, but of course, um, I kept losing it. It was so incredible. I'll make a video on the main channel describing my personal playthrough with Magnamalo. By the way, this is how he looks. Just to put this image up, let me just show you how he looks. Just for those of y'all who don't really know Monster Hunter to get a clear view of him. This is how he looks. This is how he looks. He is so fast. It starts off pretty slow. It starts off pretty slow, but holy crap is he fast. Holy crap is he fast. And that's the scariest part about him. Okay, this image is not loading. Oh, there we go. It loads now. Okay, this is how he looks. There we go. You see his large tail. His tail is very strong. Um, the first time you fight a monster, you don't really go for the tail. That's my personal opinion. I don't really go for the tail. I mostly go for the body just to destroy the monster so I can know its weak points. Because it won't really tell you what its weak points is unless you kill a monster. You get all the information of the monster's weaknesses and strengths only if you kill one monster from the species. So I killed one Magnamalo. Now I know everything about it. You know? Now I know its weaknesses and stuff like that. So next time I can focus on the tail, I can focus on different parts. But honestly, he is ferocious. Over here, he looks very calm. But holy crap, is he freaking fast. He's fast. He has these weird projectiles that comes from his tails. Oh my gosh. It creates this giant smoke. Oh wow, it's so strong. He is such a strong monster. And he is the flagship monster, by the way. Basically the poster boy for the Monster Hunter Rise. And obviously he is so tough. Like, he keeps getting stronger and stronger as you fight him. It's pretty insane. But thankfully I trapped him. I was almost gonna die. I fainted twice, but I was almost gonna die with my last faint. But thankfully I trapped him. Thankfully. Because I couldn't go on that much. I couldn't go on that match at all. Okay, this monster is a real deal. Best monster so far. Strongest monster in the game so far. Okay. Obviously they have to make the flagships look really beautiful. Okay. Now it's time to talk about it's time to talk about Daily Wire. Yes, Daily Wire. Okay, let me just read this. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video. I'm surprised that I keep getting this because my Wi-Fi is so good. It's so good. I'm not using regular Wi-Fi. I'm using fiber, and fiber is very fast. Like I can download stuff just like that. I can upload stuff just like that. Like back in the day, it would take like 6 to 7 hours to upload one video. It was so painful. I remember I would literally be so annoyed every time I tried to upload something. This was back in the day. I was very young, and as the years went by, we got more and more Wi-Fi. So we have the Daily Wire and Geeks and Gamers. Daily Wire, Geeks and Gamers. Basically, Jeremy and Ryan decided to go on the Geeks and Gamers. The Daily Wire show, and this was pre-recorded last month. Uh, and they were just discussing certain things about the video gaming industry and wokeness and stuff like that. I'm pretty happy that Daily Wire actually had them on. So they even have like a topic of video games, which I had no idea about. Now here's the thing people were talking about in the comment section. They were praising that Jeremy and Ryan were talking about stuff like this, and how video games have lost the plot completely. It's no longer about having fun in some games. It's all about pushing a message. You can have the most broken ass game, it doesn't matter. As long as it pushes a message, it's totally fine. Okay? Now, John Gruden, okay, I remember this. There we go. Like, some of these are pretty old articles, but honestly, it's like, at least they are discussing video games. Like, holy crap, Daily Wire at least getting into it. A lot of people may be questioning, will Daily Wire actually just, make gaming content now? Will they make gaming content? Or will they actually have um, a game company to make gaming content? And here's the thing, I was actually thinking about this myself, but then I realized a lot of people will be in uproar about this. No matter what games they make, if they make a very hardcore fighting game, people will still be pissed off. You know why? Because it's the Daily Wire, you know? I feel like at least Daily Wire is helping with the video game stuff. At least they brought Jeremy and Ryan in the show because it's pretty helpful to spread the word out of what's going on, especially to those who don't really play video games. Because there are a lot of conservatives who don't play video games. I know it sounds like a shocking thing, but there are plenty of them who don't really play video games. And it's all about showing, hey, this is just full of this nonsense everywhere. Everything has to be woke now. And games that aren't woke, it's about as to apologize for not having X, Y, and Z. The world is run by bullies, big fat bullies. Anyways, enough about that. I wish Jeremy and Ryan the best, and let's just see what happens. This is January after all. Let's just see how they go throughout the year. So far, so good. But anyways, enough about the video game stuff. It's time to be cute. Cute. Okay, no, no. What can I search? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really ready for this type of videos, you know? I'm not really ready for it. I'm not. Um, let's just search a Monster Hunter fan. Let's just search some Monster Hunter stuff. Now, my main recommendation is always Monster Hunter. It's always Monster Hunter no matter what. Um, because it's an amazing series, obviously. It's really amazing. I love Monster Hunter. Anyways, let's just go and read some stuff. This is like the best place to go to for information regarding Monster Hunter. Anyways, the title says thick waifus save laifus. It is true, okay? Being thick matters, okay? Being thick heavenly matters, okay? If you want to save lives. Uh, it's just a funny title. I had no idea what to say for the title. I forgot today was Sunday. I could have just said Sunday Fun Day. But oh well. Uh, Sometimes I forget these things. Sometimes I'm an idiot. I'm a big idiot. So, anyways, we have a list of monsters from Monster Hunter World Iceborne, the previous game. Before Rise, as you see, we have a lot of monsters. Now, if you are getting a brand new console or you have a PC or whatever, this is my best recommendation. Monster Hunter World Iceborne. If you have like a best gaming PC or a console, this is my recommendation. It's so good. It is so good. Okay, like you can spend hundreds upon thousands of hours in this game. Yes, I do have criticisms for these games. I don't really suck up for all of these Monster Hunter games. There's certain things I like and certain things I don't like about it. But overall, the experience is so amazing. You know, the monsters you face, it's pretty cool. You know, like playing this game feels like a really good open world game. The monsters actually move really well. The the interaction between each monster is pretty cool. Everything just feels pretty perfect. And there's just so much to hunt in this game. Anyways, I just thought I'd mention that. It was released 6th, 2019. September 6th. That was like 3 years ago. I remember uh, when it was, uh, when the trailers were dropping, I remember how hyped I was. It's insane that so many years have passed. 2019, 2021, 22. This is the fourth year. The fourth freaking year of Iceborne. And holy moly, is everything gonna be great. Um, Now, what I really miss about playing on a console, I guess, is just, well, it's just a bigger screen. That's it. That's basically it. Okay, enough about the gaming stuff. I need to make like a proper um list of things to talk about. What did I click? What did I click? Did I just click something bad? I didn't mean to. Oh, I paused my playback. So today's weather is it's doom and gloom. Like last week Sunday, doom and gloom. We have muffin mix, which is gonna be amazing. It's a very simple muffin mix, not the cake mix we had last time. So we do have icing from that previous cake mix. We can use it and decorate the new muffins, but we'll bake some other time, not right now. I feel like I've had enough sugar for today. I just had two biscuits. Okay? Two biscuits. Two freaking biscuits. Okay? That's all I had. Plus a pie. I am feeling for milkshakes. Delicious, succulent milkshakes. Okay. Now, obviously, things are just pretty crazy these days, isn't it? Sometimes things are so crazy. The world is so crazy. We need escapism. We need escapism. Speaking of escapism, last night I decided to think of something very important. Hold on. I have to close this tab. I don't really need it. I thought of something pretty important and I want to discuss it with y'all. Excuse me. I think it's very important to note of what I'm gonna do in the future. So let's just pop this up. Let's go. First things first is last night I was thinking of a brand new idea, and this idea didn't feel like something that was connected to my other ideas. If you don't know, I have an entire story universe. Let me just edit the font very quickly. Uh, but anyways, holy crap, that's too big. Spy Story Universe. This is filled with so much of content, okay? From different galaxies and universes connected together. It forms this amazing story that interconnects in some way. Even some of the stories that don't really have any major plot pushing narrative, it still is connected. I've been working on this for years. I have enough ideas to a point where I feel like I feel like I'm totally done working with the story universe. I'm done working with it. It's up to me now just to post everything because I have enough content to last years. I have content to last decades. I have so much of stuff, and I feel like I'm very happy with what I've created over the past few years. Obviously, the main story universe will obviously uh will obviously be told forever because there's just so much of ideas and many of them will take its time. But it's not just about that. It's about opening a new universe. What is wrong with opening a new universe? For me, I had this problem where I felt like it will be very strange if I create something brand new that's different from the connection of this. Okay, let me just call it the main story universe. The first. I do have an official name, but I'm not going to say it right here. But we have the first story universe that I created. Everything connects pretty perfectly, and it's amazing. Even the little stuff fits too. It's amazing. Then we have a new universe that I'm thinking of starting. Why, you may be wondering? Why not connect whatever you have for this universe over here? Well, to be honest, I've connected so much of stories together, made major plot lines since years ago. I've been planning this for years, and I feel like since I have enough content, I've connected the stories together pretty well. There's no need for me to keep adding and adding more and more stuff. There's no need for me to do that because I think I've given it its all from my perspective. We then have um, we then have this one, a new universe which I would like to create, and this time I can be a bit different now because when it comes to this story universe, the first story, this one, yeah, when it comes to that, I was very strict with so much of concepts, and obviously with the new one, I'll obviously be strict as well. But with the first story universe, I was pretty strict with what could happen and what should happen, when certain things can happen, and how certain things happen. Obviously enough, I went to a point where I've made enough, and if I add any more, there'll be no space to fit in. There's literally no space to fit in anymore without kind of deconstructing the stories uh I already written for this entire universe. It's time for a new one, and this time it'll be pretty different, obviously, and it's gonna be pretty crazy, honestly. I will start working on these books for the new book series for the new universe the same time I work for my first story as well. So I'm working two things at the same time. It sounds a bit difficult, but trust me, it's going to be pretty fun. The thing is that I've done enough for the first universe. It's time for a new universe. And once again, as I said, there is enough content for the first story to last decades. Plenty of decades. Okay? So that'll be totally fine. I have enough stories now to work on. But when it comes to this new universe, new world buildings have to be in order, new ways of new concepts, and yeah, it'll be very different from this first story universe, and I hope people can enjoy it just as much as this story. I hope people can enjoy it. I really hope so. I know this seems a bit strange, but I've been working on that story universe for years, since I was a child, and now that I've perfectly fitted everything together, if I bring something brand new, like an amazing major concept, I can't fit it in because it just won't make sense anymore. So I might as well just create something brand new and connect it in. The concepts will be very different, and I hope people get to enjoy what I'm working on. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out. It is a bit strange to point that out because I've always protested this in my own mind, protested making another universe because it felt like it felt like what it's gonna be pretty difficult. But no, it's very easy. It's pretty easy to move on and create something brand new. I'm not ditching my old universe. I'm not ditching the first one. I'm not ditching it at all. I just have enough stories so I can actually tell for years to come. And those stories will always be told. But it's just that I am working with something else as well, which will be much different with brand new concepts. So anytime you look at my work, there'll have to be a little border. There'll have to be a little border. Uh, I was trying to make a little table, but anyways, anytime you read any of my work, comics, novels, even some of my video games, it will tell which universe it is, if it's from the first or it's from the new. Bear in mind, I have names for each of these categories. I'm just using codes for showing y'all an example. It'll be in the front page if it's in a book or a comic, or in a video game. It'll also be told um, somewhere along the lines, but obviously it will be obviously just told in bold. So if people want to do some narrative connecting, because the way I write my work and the way I'll distribute it to others, it'll be very strange enough so people can work together and try and fit the different stories together, because the plot is going to be, when it's received, it's going to be mixed. It's going to be mixed up. It's up to the audience to at least piece it together on their own. You know, that sounds a bit fun, but at the same time, it's like I want to do it because I want the audience to be very engaging with work. So yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So also when it comes to the new universe, it's going to be the same thing. The plot is, going to be mixed up, and it's up to the audience to sort it out themselves and have these cool theories about whatever. I'm doing this because I want the fans to be very engaging. I want the fans to have fun and think about But anyways, working on a new book sounds amazing. But let me get through my first book first for the first universe. Okay, so let's just see how we are these days. Okay, we have a lot of stuff. It will tell which universe it is, if it's from the first or it's. Why is it playing? I distinctly said not to play each of these categories. I'm just using codes for showing you. Okay, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, let me just drink some water. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in action. Not a fan of today's weather. Not really a fan of anything, to be honest, these days. Um, any other news for today? Any happy news? Okay, but I don't know. All right, I just want to mention this as well. I just wanted to mention this and recommend this to anyone who has a console or anything like that. It's a fun game. Okay, Anyways, let's go with Monster Hunter Rise. Now, Monster Hunter Rise is available on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's the latest Monster Hunter game, um, and obviously it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Every Thursday they give a free update. They give a free event quest to do, which is pretty cool. So they keep the game a bit fresh. But honestly, the game is already filled up with all of its main story content. Um, okay, let me just look for stuff. I have to keep reading just in case. Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak. Let's just search Sunbreak. I want to get some recent articles. They did mention something as well. Here we go. Now, I want to be very clear with this as well. Monster Hunter is truly amazing, okay? It's super duper amazing. I'll say it a billion times and I'll say it again. It's super cool. And Rise itself, the base game, is really cool. Now we're gonna get the expansion. And the expansion is gonna basically add a extra level of difficulty. So all of the previous monsters had only 2 levels of difficulty. Easy and, well, no, it's not called easy, it's called low and high rank. Low rank is very simple, it's basically like uh very basic amount of monsters. It has some weak attacks and stuff like that. Some monsters have very weak attacks. And yeah, it's called low rank. When you start the game, you will be facing low rank monsters, and then you go to high rank. High rank is basically this extra rank of difficulty. It is so difficult compared to low rank, and the monsters that you get in low rank get updates in high rank, and high rank is so good. It's so tough. Not only that, but but um, G rank, or in other words, master rank, is going to be the expansion in Sunbreak. It's this third rank that's in most Monster Hunter games, and it's so powerful. It's so powerful indeed. So any of the monsters that were released previously in the base game, Monster Hunter Rise, will get G rank versions as well. Basically, they'll get new moves and they'll get new attacks and whatever. And obviously, it'll just feel so crazy. Plus new monsters as well. So that'll be pretty amazing too. A brand new story as well. A new world. Yes, we're getting a new base, and it's gonna take place in a medieval setting, which I think many of you will like. More monsters to hunt, the return of Master Rank, which is basically the very difficult level. Gameplay edition. They are adding new gameplay stuff as well. Prepare for break. Okay. Now they are going to give us more and more content later during this year, because it's coming out this year summer, maybe around June or July. Okay, we have. There was a tweet they had, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. I don't like going on Twitter. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I lose my brain cells when I go on Twitter. Is it just me? Is it just me? But since Capcom has um, a Twitter account, what else can you do? Like, what else can you do? That's the thing. I just want to read Monster Hunter stuff. I don't care about people's personal political mayhem. Okay, Twitter is just a nut house at this point. But since businesses use it for certain things, might as well just use it sometimes. Nope, nope, not logging on. I'm not losing my sanity. Okay, I don't want to lose my sanity. Look, I'm very young, very hip, very cool. So if those of you who want to get Monster Hunter Rise, I would recommend waiting for the expansion, because the expansion will come pre-packaged with the base game already. So you'll get the base game and the expansion as well in that cartridge. together, and it'll be much cheaper instead of paying $60 for both. Can I just click it? I clicked. Screw this. This is so annoying. I clicked here. I don't know why you take me back to the previous page. This is painful, honestly. No, I don't want to log in. I don't want to. What? Oh, fuck off. Why can't I dismiss? I don't care about your stupid issues. I can easily use the Chrome browser and basically I can easily just see what's going on. Can I move it? Fuck this. Fuck this, honestly. Fuck it. I can't even read what they're saying. Oh yeah, sign into hell basically. They should just say, why don't you sign into hell? Why don't you just sign into hell at this point? Why don't they just say that? Can you stop, please? I don't care. Stop it. What do you mean what's happening? Lies are only happening on Twitter. Ugh, I hate this. But they gave a new tweet stating that uh, there will be a thing called Royal Monsters. Royal Monsters. Yes, it's a concept, I believe. Um, Hopefully, it's something different. I would like to see it. Okay, it's literally like a few days they announced it, and yet there's no major articles about it. Holy crap! Holy crap! Honestly, um, past day. Let's just see past day. I'm gonna lose my brain cells with all of this stuff. Honestly, let's see past week. Past week. Anything at all? Okay, here we go. Royal Monsters. Now, I don't know what the heck Royal Monsters could be. I'm gonna make a video discussing it on my main channel. I'll discuss it and let's just see what happens. Because Royal Monsters sounds very strange. Maybe they are tougher versions. Oh, this is just basically people discussing stuff. Okay, here we go. Twitter. This is the tweet, by the way. This game flavor of tempered. Okay, no, wait. Kingdom creatures. So in the English title, it's not royal monsters. It's kingdom creatures. Now here's the thing: they have so much of crazy concepts. It can be anything. I wonder what kingdom creatures mean. Hopefully, it's something pretty cool. Okay, I think that's enough of googling Monster Hunter stuff if I lose my brains trying to look at Twitter. Okay. Anyways, I have nothing else to say, but this is very interesting. This is a very interesting day. I'm very excited for what's to come for Geeks and Gamers because they have been doing a lot of good stuff recently and things have been going very well for them compared to last year, where last year they were backstabbed by you know who. This year is pretty great so far, and let's just hope for the best. I hope they don't really have a lot of interviews with these Hollywood people. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just some Hollywood people are just going to throw them under the bus. So might as well just not even interview anyone at this point. Also, when it comes to when it comes to anything, I guess at this point in time, things are gonna be crazy woke. People are gonna be talking about it, and I wonder what's gonna happen. Okay, enough about wokeness. I am pretty tired today. I have a book to work on. I have another book to work on, and hopefully that new universe adds more interesting concepts. I'm gonna go now and record some videos for my main channel. I've been really lacking on that channel for some time, so might as well just go and make a video. Okay, have an amazing Sunday. And yeah, maybe next time I'll actually have a script ready. Bye.